Today, all eyes are on the mound as we've got a pitcher who's been absolutely on fire lately. In fact, in his recent outings, he's been nearly untouchable, Singy.
Oh, you're not kidding, Boog. Opponents have looked lost against this guy, and the way he's pitching, it doesn't look like he's slowing down anytime soon.
All right, we'll be back. And getting the start for the Red Sox, Brayan Bello. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, primary pitch is an outstanding sinker. It's hard to pick up out of the hand, but in the last few feet really has arm side movement. Tough pitch for hitters to get the barrel of the bat on.
The 1-1. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Rafaela settles under it, and there's one down. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Hit hard, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting third.
And here comes Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger.
Well struck, deep right field, way back and out of here. Cody Bellinger blasts one out. Home run number 10 of the year. And the Yankees have the lead. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Two runs across in the inning. You're in game one of this three-game set. This one in the air, center field. Anthony settles under this one. That's out number 2. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
2 down, nobody on. Yeah, that's fouled off. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay throw. He's in there.
There he is coming through with a knock right there. I like the fact that he can pick him up and put him down a little bit. First basemen aren't known for the speed, but you see him get that extra base hit there. Now he's in scoring position.
Ball out.
The changeup missing. Ball 3.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Hammered, base hit. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
All over that one right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
At the plate, Austin Wells. That one not close. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. That misses.
That's the ball.
3-2 now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
And that'll load the bases.
Ball 4.
Batting 8, shortstop, Jose Caballero.
So up next for New York, Jose Caballero. Line drive, base hit, 1 run is in. Another comes in to score. It's a 2-run single, and they're up by 4.
Well, a huge 2 RBI swing of the bat right there. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock. Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
Two on, 2 outs. And that's a base hit. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Base is now loaded with 2 away. Back to the top of the Yankee order. Jazz Chisholm Jr. getting ready to hit. And a 1-1. That one fouled off.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Inside, almost got him.
Ball outside.
Aaron Judge on deck for the Yankees. Three-two on the way. And he hits a ground ball.
That's
right
a foul
side.
ball.
And foul ball. Out towards right center field. Anthony on his way over. He's got it. And that is that. So they do get 4 runs across, but they end up leaving the bases loaded. On to the bottom of the first. Back here at Fenway. And taking the ball for the Yankees, Cam Schlittler. What do you look for here? We go to the bottom of the first. Jarren Duran steps in, top 5 in WAR, basically worth more than a couple of bottom feeder teams. Unreal, Singy.
Yeah, he's not just valuable, Boog. He's practically carrying the franchise in a backpack.
Could be extra bases. And it's a double to start the bottom of the first.
Well, as hot hitting continues, he's been getting great results lately. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
StatCast doesn't even flinch anymore. Just shrugs and says, yeah, that tracks.
You know, Boog, if he parks one more into the upper deck, they're going to name the seat after him.
Stays alive. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's 1 away. So now with 1 away and a man at second, digging in, Wilyer Abreu.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Swings through that high fastball.
4-seam fastball. High middle.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Cutter. High outside.
Swing and a miss at 100. Struck him out. 1 left. Back here in Boston. Top of the second. So the New York Yankees have had an outstanding start to the season. Only a few weeks in, but so far they're every bit as good as expected, Singy.
Boog, we've gotten the opportunity to just see how confident this ball club is, and everyone knew coming in they were going to be a good team, and sometimes teams can struggle under those lofty expectations, but not these guys so far. You can see the swagger, and on top of it, they're producing the results to back it up.
And while it's still early, we're definitely getting glimpses of just how good they can be. Abreu on the move to the alley and makes the grab, and there's 1 down. Here comes Cody Bellinger.
For the Yankees, center fielder Cody Bellinger.
Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. Another homer. His second homer of the night. And they add on. And Singy, he just loves hitting against this guy, doesn't he?
It's like he's been facing him his entire life. Looks so comfortable in the box against him. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Ball.
What about the fans at Fenway? Would they let you have it from time to time?
They're definitely intelligent baseball fans, which is awesome. They're not waiting for something to happen. They can smell a big inning or anticipate a situation setting itself up.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Two down, bases empty. And now Ben Rice, the 1-1.
Ball.
One thing I found that was very cool was making a great play to end the inning and running off the field and getting a standing ovation even at times.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And that one is off the top of the wall. Now around second, going for third. And he's got himself a triple.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit in this one. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
And now Alex Cora is out of the dugout, and he will make a move. A new pitcher in the game, Johan Oviedo. He's been someone, at least in the early going, that they've leaned on. In the air, right field. Abreu gets under it. And that is that. Solo homer extends the Yankees lead. And the lead is now 5. So he struck out the side in the first. Cedar Rafaela getting ready to hit.
Curveball. Low inside.
Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Sinker. Low inside.
High fly ball down the left field line. Ranging back. And it hits off the monster. And he'll reach second with one away.
Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
1 out, runner at second. Marcelo Meyer digs in now. Left field, way back there. And it bangs off the monster. Story on his way home. He will score. It's 5-1. Man at first, one away. Nice grab. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 5-1 ball game. Top half of the 3rd inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, Austin Wells. That's a little bit low.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Yankees, shortstop Jose Caballero.
Bunting for a hit. Picks it up with the bare hand to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Up next for the Yankees.
Nearly a
third
highlight
baseman,
reel play at third, but
McMahon.
the bare hand grab still wasn't enough to get the out. Great effort to make that play as close as it was, though.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Shortened the bunt and missed it, and the count 1-2. First and second, no outs. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Ball.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two now. Gets a piece and stays alive.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
The 2-2 on the way. Liner caught at second.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Two on, 1 out. Shortened the bunt and missed it, and the count is 1-2. Now a pop-up on the infield. And there are 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
2 aboard, 2 outs. It's Aaron Judge now. Slider misses outside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And a big swing and a miss.
Well, in those hitters counts sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and he popped it up. And that'll do it. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers.
Middle inside.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. McMahon takes it in for the out. And there's 1 away. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Jarren Duran now at the plate. And that one hammered way back there. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. 3rd home run of the season. And they cut into the lead. It's 5-2.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those 2 things feed off one another. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden, they're back in this ball game.
Ball.
1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in the last half of the 3rd. That one missed.
That's the ball.
Sinker. Middle center.
Strike 2.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Struck him out looking. Solo homer helps Boston cut into the lead. It's now 5-2. And we're back here at Fenway Park. This offense has lifted them to a lead with plenty of hits so far in this one as we look at the spray chart.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
That missed. That's a ball.
So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought standing room tickets, and then the next night got a chance to see the Red Sox clinch the East against the White Sox in that sliding catch in the corner by Tom Brudansky. The Red Sox would end up losing to the Oakland A's in the playoffs, but that's one of the things that I'll think about in terms of memories from going to college and going to Fenway. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. Yankees up by 3. Top half of inning number 4. Bounce to the left side, and it goes just foul.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Chop to third. What a stop. Over to first, and very nicely done for the out. Two down, nobody on. Ripped on the ground to second, and that is the inning. Bottom of the 4th, Joe stepping in for Boston, Tristan Casas. Line to left, fair ball. And the leadoff man aboard.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Cutter. Middle outside.
Right side, Rice. 1 at second. Over to first.
Hey,
Safe.
he beat the
Good
throw.
onside run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
1 out man at first. Here's Trevor Story now. Quick move to first. Rafaela back easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
That's a ball.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at-bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
There goes the runner.
Ball.
Pitch is
That's
low.
down.
Throw
No,
there.
beat him.
Safe.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for this team.
Cutter. High middle.
Good job to fight that one off.
Sinker. Low middle.
Man at second. Sits him down looking. Picks up strikeout number 7. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Well, he's known for that four-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. Not a whole lot of damage
Outside.
against him
That's
yet,
a ball.
and he may just keep this approach.
Middle inside.
Man on second, 2 down. And a swing and a miss there.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And the Red Sox leave 1. And the back here in Boston, ready now for the 5th inning. Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Oh, that got away
That
from
got
him.
him. Take your
And
base.
he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
Up next for the Yankees, catcher Austin Wells.
Runner on the go. pitch outside. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Runner goes again. Strike in there. Throw to third. Save. Runner at third, nobody out. And we're at the top of the fifth. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's a 2-2. And there's a ball. Oh, look at the stop. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
And that's through there for a strike. And a full count now. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. That's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Up next for the Yankees, third baseman
There's Ryan McMahon now. Ball to strike. Hot shot, and he can't knock it down. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Trying to bunt his way on. Wong on to first. Out on a bang-bang play, but he made it close.
Up next for the Yankees, right fielder Aaron.
Critical at bat coming up, and in steps Aaron Judge. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Chop to the left side. Whips it to Casas. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. We head to the bottom of the fifth. So stepping in for Boston, Caleb Durbin. Here's a 1-1. That one drilled left field. That's back. And it's off the green monster. To second, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing, and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. That's his 9th strikeout so far. Now batting Jarren Duran. Man at second. And 1-2.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Ground ball left side. Throws to first in time.
Well, you want to try to protect the strike zone with 2 strikes there, and you see on that curveball, just sort of reached out, tapped it to put it in play. You want to do it with a little more authority so you have a chance to sneak it through, but just a pretty easy ground out right there.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We're back, and here's a look at how we got to this stage of the game.
Now pitching for the
Justin
Red Sox.
Slayton into the game. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Cody Bellinger stepping in now for the Yankees. And a ball and 2 strikes. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. The 1-1. And the sweeper is off the plate.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. He feels better about it.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Out of here. Giancarlo Stanton blasts one out to the opposite way. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they boost their lead. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
One down. Now here is Ben Rice. The 2-1. And that drops in for a strike. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
Up next for the Yankees, left fielder Jason Dominguez.
That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just one out.
Next for the Yankees, catcher
Loud
Austin
contact
Wells.
leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And next for New York, Austin Wells. The 1-1 is fouled off. In there. Got him looking for the K. Manager out of the dugout. Number 56 takes over on the mound.
And this is a really tough spot to come into as he tries to keep this one close. You almost have to forget about the runners in scoring position. They're not going anywhere. Focus on the hitter, getting that one out your team needs from you.
1-1 now. Base hit. 1 run is in. Now 2 runs score. It's a 2-run single, and it's 9-2.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Runner at first with 2 away. And stepping in for New York, Ryan McMahon. Over to first, and he's saved. Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that pick over, seemed to settle in, and he took off.
Runner on the go again. There's the ball. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
They are merciless. I'd say a questionable decision to steal third right there with a big lead. Probably won't be received well in the other dugout.
2 outs and a runner at third, and we're the top half of the 6th. Now a pop-up on the infield. And that's the 3rd out. So they get 3 runs on 4 hits. 1 was the solo homer. Heart of the order. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Right fielder Willier Abreu.
Hard hit left side. Throws to first. 1 away, bottom of the 6th. Now batting Tristan Casas.
Middle outside.
The Red Sox with a lot of ground to make up here in the bottom of the 6th.
Sinker. Low inside.
On the ground. And that's just foul.
outside.
Popped up. Caballero under it. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Red Sox, shortstop, Cesar Rafaela.
2 down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Cutter. Middle outside.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Cutter. Low outside.
The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. Foul tip, and he hangs on for strike 3. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're down 7. It's 9-2. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Singy, do players get bored during blowouts?
Well, it just depends. I mean, some days, Boog, when you're blowing it out, like you're getting a lot of hits and you're putting some numbers up in the columns. The worst thing on blowout games is if you're that guy with the goose egg and everybody else.
Liner, base hit. Hops
Ball
over
went over the
wall,
fence.
and
That's 2
that's an
bases.
automatic double.
Well, this tends to happen more often in this park than others, and that short fence is just so inviting for hitters. You see a lot of balls bounce over for an automatic double when no one can run it down.
He's trying for third, pitching for a strike. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball. The 1-2. Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. In comes the run from third to add on. And in at second with an RBI double.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Bellinger up to hit, and the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3. He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they add a couple more. It's 12-2.
Now he's just showing off out there. And who can blame him with a swing like that? Give that man a bat, watch it go a long way. Just an excellent swing all the way around. And it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see. So the Red Sox bring on a new pitcher, Giovanni Moran. He's into the game with the bases empty. And here's the first baseman, Ben Rice.
Ball.
Good eye in that spot.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-2. And that one ripped to left. 2 away down.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. They get the force. Inning over. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. 7th inning. Back inside Fenway Park. Dominic coming in, and everything has been working out there again. I mean, look at the stats, Singy.
Yeah, good call featuring him to start the broadcast, Boog. He's made us look pretty smart today, and that's not always easy.
Hit on the ground to short. Caballero. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. So stepping in for Boston, Marcelo Meyer. High chopper to third. Throw to first in time.
Up next for the Red Sox, third baseman, Caleb Durbin.
That's in there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
High inside.
Got him swinging. Garrett Whitlock gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Back here at Fenway Park, the spray chart shows us an impressive power display from this lineup. 4 homers so far.
The distance on these is what stands out to me, Boog. Every one of those home runs has gone at least 400 feet. The batter's box is a launching pad.
That's hard hit on the line. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Pulls into second. That's a double to start the 8th.
Up next for the Yankees, third baseman, Ryan
So
McMahon.
man aboard, Ryan McMahon stepping in now for the Yankees. Pickoff move to second. Caballero back in on a dive. Runner takes off. In the dirt. No throw. He steals third easily. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Take your base.
Challenge from behind the dish here.
Second baseman, Jack Chisholm.
Runners at the corners, nobody out. And we're in the top of the 8th. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Here comes Aaron Judge. That missed by a lot. 2-1. That one to first. Casas toss to second. A sensational double play. Here's Cody Bellinger.
For the Yankees, center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
And a foul ball. That's too low. Ball 2. Swings and sends a rocket to right. And that'll do it. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Last half of the back here at Fenway, and now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Connor Wong. Schlittler still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point, he wants to finish what he started.
Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of the hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
The Yanks up big in this one. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Jumps, but it's off his glove. Flips it, and that's a great play for the out.
Up
So digging in, Roman Anthony. Ball to strike. The pitch.
Nope. Ball.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Just
Nope,
missed.
ball.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Headed for the plate. There comes the throw. Safe. In comes the run from second. And it's 13-3.
Well done. Drives in the run. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time. Good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
There comes. On the mound now, Ryan Yarbrough. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. Swing and a ground ball. Over to Jazz. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Through 8. And here is Giancarlo Stanton.
A designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Chopper to second. Oh, great stop. To first. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Yankees, first baseman Ben Rice.
Here's a 1-1. Rip towards third. Zips it to first. Now 2 away.
Up next,
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make it. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Aroldis Chapman.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. And it hits off the monster. It's a double. Third hit of the night for him.
having himself a really nice game at the plate.
Man at second here with 2 away.
Time.
And here's the catcher, Austin Wells. The Yankees going with a pinch hitter, Ahmed Rosario, looking for a 2-out hit with a runner in scoring position. Man on second, 2 down. High fly ball out towards left field. That's got a chance. And it bangs off the monster. Runner from second crosses the plate. And he'll pull into second safely.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. We almost saw a really nice leap and catch there, but he really put something behind that one off the bat. I'm impressed with the swing, and the carry put it just out of the outfielder's reach.
Now, Jose Caballero in the dirt. Man at second. Hit in the air out to center field. Anthony settles underneath it, and that is that. So coming into the game now on defense, J.C. Escarra. He takes over behind the plate. Leading off, Tristan Casas.
First baseman, Tristan Casas.
Cutter. High outside.
Flares it into the outfield. Makes the catch, 1 down.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And here comes the Yankees manager to the mound. Now on the bump, Will Warren. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh.
Sinker. Low inside.
The 1-1.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Line drive, speared at first. Takes it himself. Only one out left for the Red Sox. Two outs, base is empty. Here's Trevor Story.
Ball.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
Hit in the air, left field. Dominguez in position. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees take game 1 of the series on the road.
Well, I don't know what they did in the cage today or on the field for batting practice, but when you win by double digits, something is clicking. That batting coach feels pretty good about himself right now, but more so the players. They can't wait for the next one. Come back out, score, and get another W.
14-3, the final score for Chris.